Hello guys, this is Ike's and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to compare physical damage versus critical damage Eula. So which is better? Let us find out. So before we start, I would like to emphasize the fixed elements while recording this video. My Eula is level 90. And she's at constellation 0 or C0. We will compare two weapons. Snowtombed Starsilver for the physical damage and Blackcliff Slasher for the crit damage. Her talents are level 8 for normal attack, 7 for skill, and 10 for her burst. Eula is wearing Pale Flame set 4 pieces with a physical damage goblet. So let us go over to her Eula's artifact first. I chose Pale Flame set because of its 4-piece effect. When an elemental skill hits an opponent attack, is increased by 9% for 7 seconds. This effect can be stacked up to 2 times. So let us have a quick demonstration to explain the 4-piece effect. So I have a starting attack of 1859. So every time I cast Eula's skill, attack should increase by 9%. So there you go, 1941. Since Eula's top skill has a short cooldown, we can use the skill again within 7 seconds. So as shown in the stats, attack increased to 2022. The effect can only stack at 2 times, so in the third use of skill, attack will no longer increase. However, there's more. Once the 2 stacks are reached, the 2 set effect is increased by 100%. Let's have another demonstration to explain the last effect. I have a starting physical damage of 117.8%. At first stack, it did not increase the physical damage. However, at the second stack, it increased physical damage to 142.8%. Since we will be testing out with crit damage and physical damage weapons, my crit rate would not be high enough. Besides consuming food to increase crit rate, there are some characters that can increase Eula's crit rate. So while recording this video, I have teamed Eula with Rosaria and Geo Traveler. So first off is Rosaria. Casting her burst will increase the party's crit rate by 15% of Rosaria's crit rate. So I equipped Rosaria with a crit rate weapon and artifact set with the highest crit rate. I have her at least 90% crit rate so that when she consumes food, it will be 100%. The goal is to have Eula earn at least 15% crit rate during Rosaria's burst. So next is Geo Traveler. Geo Traveler will be wearing 4-piece set noblesse, which increases the party's attack when using elemental burst. So at C1, Geo Traveler can increase the party's crit rate by 10% within the radius of her burst. For the last slot in the Steam, I chose Lisa for Superconduct. Lisa is wearing the Thrilling Trails of Dragon Slayer, which increases the next character's attack by 48%. Lisa is also wearing the 4-piece Thundering set, which increases damage of Superconduct by 40%. One of her passive makes her burst decreases opponent's death by 15%. Alright, so let's start with the critical damage first. I will be using a level 90 C0 Blackcliff Slasher. Blackcliff Slasher can be obtained at Paimon's Bargain for 24 star glitter. Let us understand the weapon's effect first before putting it to the test. It says that the weapon can increase attack every time an opponent is defeated. Let us have a demonstration first. So my starting attack is 1769 with Blackcliff's Slasher. Note that the Pale Flame stat is also taking effect. So when I casted skill attack increased to 1846. At the second stack, attack is increased to 1923. So let us defeat an opponent. Upon defeating the first opponent, attack increased to 2025. Upon defeating the second opponent, attack increased to 2127. So upon defeating the last opponent, attack is increased to 2229. However, such effect would not be useful when we do our test damage. We will be targeting one boss only, and the effect of 3 stacks that requires defeating 3 opponents won't be applicable. So this is my Eula stat when equipped with Blackcliff Slasher. So I will be consuming once upon a time in Mondstadt food, which increases crit rate and crit damage. After consuming deluxe food, I have 65.4 crit rate and with crit damage of 280.1%. So next, let us confirm the party's effect and Eula's stats. So my starting crit rate with food buff is 65.40% and my starting attack is 1769. So after Rosaria's burst, Eula's crit rate increased to 80.4%. After Traveler's burst, Eula's crit rate increased to 90.4%. After Lisa's burst, Eula's attack increased from 1769 to 1940. So before we proceed, I would like to emphasize another fixed component worth mentioning is Eula's combo. All throughout this test, I will be using the same combo. The combo is skill, burst, skill, 5 normal attacks, hold skill, and as many normal attacks before the light sword burst. There are many combos out there to maximize Eula's bursts. However, this is the most effective combo for me. So back to the Blackcliff Slasher test damage. With Eula's combo, the weapon dealt, let's see, 210, 255 light sword damage. So after a few more damage tests, I was able to crit and the results showed 295, 927 light sword damage. Note that the Blackcliff Slasher's effect did not increase Eula's attack. So now let us try the Snowtombed Starsilver. Let us first get to know the weapon. Snowtombed Starsilver is a craftable weapon that can be obtained from Dragon Spine. Currently, I have it at Refinement 4. When hitting an enemy with normal attack or charge attack, there is a 90% chance of dropping an Everfrost Icicle dealing AoE damage equal to 125% of attack. Opponents affected by Cryo will deal 320% of attack. So here's a brief demonstration. So, did you know that the Snowtombed Starsilver has a higher physical damage bonus than the Song of Broken Pines? So, at level 90, Song of Broken Pines has, let's see, 20.7% physical damage bonus, while Snowtombed Starsilver has 34.5%. However, Song of Broken Pines has 741 base attack, while Snowtombed has only 565. Anyway, here is my stat when equipped with the Snowtombed Starsilver. So this time, I consumed Tianshu meat to increase physical damage. Let us see Eula's stats first with the 40 VAPs. Her crit rate started at 55.40%. And after Rosaria, it increased to 70.4%. Okay. After Traveler, crit rate increased to 80.4%. And after Lisa, attack was increased to 2,476. So with the same party and with the same combo, let us see what is Snowtombed Light Sword damage. It's 212 and 220,000. Let us see its crit damage with the same combo and party. $317,902. In here, results showed that light sword damage is based mostly on physical damage bonus and higher attack. Even if Blackcliff Slasher had a higher crit rate, it took me several tries until I was able to crit. To have more findings on this physical versus critical damage chest, I changed my artifact and have almost a 300% crit damage on Eula. At 300% crit damage, Light Sword Burst is 301,059,000 at critical. As mentioned earlier, if the effect of the slasher was triggered into 3 stacks, it will give Eula a higher attack. If Eula had a higher attack with Blackcliff Slasher, she could also give almost the same damage of the Snowtombed Light Sword. So here is the summary sheet of Eula's stats when equipped with the 2 weapons and the damage, crit, and crit damage output. Since we know that Eula's burst is based on physical damage and attack, I put her with a team that will greatly buff her light sword damage. With Tianshu meat consumed, Eula's light sword damage would be... Let us see. So this time we have a different party, 2 Pyro and we have Lisa. The same combo. The light sword damage would be 466,000, and it almost killed our test volunteer in the process. So for me, it's better to put Eula in 2 Pyro party for the Fervent Flames Pyro Resonance. Xinyan C4 Shield decreases physical resistance when the enemy is hit for 12 seconds. Also, when shielded with Xinyan, it increases physical damage by 15%. So Xinyan was also equipped with the tenacity of Melilith, the artifacts, and I also teamed Eula with Benetto, our best boy. And Bennett's burst increases attack, and he was also equipped with Noblesse set. So Lisa's burst decreases death as mentioned earlier with her passive skill, and she is also equipped with the Thrilling Tales Catalyst. So therefore, I conclude that Snowtombed Starsilver and Blackcliff Slasher are very good 4-star weapons for Eula. I had Snowtombed at Refinement 4 before, now it's Refinement 5 because I preferred it more than the Blackcliff. I find it difficult to crit with Blackcliff even with food buffs. I think it would be more difficult to crit in Spiral Abyss without food buffs. That's why I chose Snowtombed Starsilver. So I hope this video will help you guys decide. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Genshin videos. See you soon!